Oh, I'm on. So I figured it was about time to do another video blog. It's been a few weeks, actually about a month since I did the last one when I was down in Arizona for the BCS game. And truth be told, I'm actually just feeling a little too crunched for time to write a blog post, and I thought I'd just kind of mix it up. So here we go. So the topic of the day I was going to write about was birthday parties as they relate to Stone and Ty. And on Saturday, we attended a birthday party for our good friends down in Tacoma, Hayden and Lucas. They are also 5-year-old twin boys, sons of really good friends of ours, Bob and Wendy. So we have a chance to get together a lot, which is great. But they had their birthday party, and they had it at a place called Pump It Up. Which, if you don't know about Pump It Up, it's one of these it's one of these places where it's catered totally towards kids. Kids go there. You go. They have two different rooms. A lot of these inflatable toys and items where you can slides, inflatable slides, and these bop 'em sort of a things. And it's basically just a great place for kids to be chaotic and be kids. So got the invitation. We were going to go down Saturday afternoon, and yeah, I was really interested to see how it was going to go because last year Hayden and Lucas had their party down there as well, and it was a rough go. Again, the boys were a year younger. Ty did great, but Stone was a challenge. There was just too much chaos for him, too much audio visual stimulation, so he was really having a hard time. And I ended up leaving with Stone actually about halfway through the party. A lot of times he would go back and get his shoes and want to leave, and so I ended up leaving with him about halfway through the party last year, taking him out to the car, just kind of keeping him occupied so that Ty could stay and have fun. And it was actually pretty stressful and definitely not a fun situation. So this year, wasn't sure how it was going to go. Assumed it would go a lot better because Stone has made so much progress, and he's been around kids and just again has done so much better. So got there, started off a little rough when we were first starting in the room. Ty didn't want to have anything to do with the slides or any of the toys or the kids. And Stone was playing a little bit, but then after about 5 or 10 minutes, he started grabbing his shoes and saying he wanted to leave. And I was thinking, oh no, here we go again. Fortunately, Renee had the good sense to try to take him out and give him some cookies, some gluten-free cookies. We had brought along as snacks so that he would have those instead of pizza and some of the other food that most kids would also be eating. But since he had the snacks, spent about 5 or 10 minutes out there, and that's really all he needed. He came back in, and he was like a brand new kid. He was ready to have a good time. By then, we had moved on to the second room that kind of move you along, and he was having a ball. He was climbing up and sliding down this big slide, and by then, Ty had decided to jump in and join the party after a while. So it turned out to be a really good time in there. And what was really interesting then is we moved from the play area after about an hour or so into the party room. And again, last year, I tried to bring Stone into that for the cake cutting and the present opening and all that fun stuff. And it was just, again, too difficult. Couldn't keep him sitting down, couldn't keep him under control. He kept wanting to go for the cake. There were 2 cakes for Hayden and Lucas. Stone wanted to keep sticking his fingers in the frosting and just really wouldn't listen. And again, I ended up having to leave and with him and sit in the car while Ty had cake and pizza, and it just was not a fun situation. So this year, wasn't sure how it was going to go once we made the move into there, but it went great. Stone was a really good boy. He just sat with the other kids, and he had more of his gluten-free cookies, which he loved. We actually let him have a little piece of pizza. He got excited seeing that, so we felt like we couldn't totally deprive him, given there were 20 other kids around him eating. But it was really kind of an interesting contrast between last year and this year. It was really kind of a nice measuring stick to see just how far he has come in that year. And sometimes it's hard to see day to day just how much progress he's making or how much he's developing vis-a-vis other kids and vis-a-vis Ty even at times. But this was kind of one of those nice measuring sticks where we're able to say, wow, look at what he's done. And again, he was able to verbalize what he wanted. Earlier when he was trying to leave, he was trying to stay home and car and all done. And a year ago, he wouldn't have said anything. I remember he would just yell basically and grab his shoes maybe and try to point, and that was it. So at the end of the day, we actually ended up having to leave just a little bit early, but more just because Stone, the party was kind of going on, and he was kind of running out of patience and running out of steam. So it was fine. Everyone had a good time. We thanked Bob and Wendy and Hayden and Lucas, and the kids had a great time. And we got home, and it was just a lot more relaxing and a lot more enjoyable than last year. So all in all, a positive report and something that's nice to be able to share. So until next time, this is me. Bye.